Hello, and welcome back to the Memory Arcade. Okay, we're coming up on the end of Terranigma. I think soon, probably this session. I would hope so. Let's bring up my quick little guide because there's something I want to do right away, which is deliver all those letters from Near Lake to help rebuild the city. So, to me, like the big joke when it comes to Near Lake was, or used to be, that you essentially have a hand in its demise because you helped that one guy come up with the recipe for the burgers. And the burgers then become so popular that it eventually leads to the fire. Leads to the fire by, I guess, maybe the grill fell over. Who knows? I'm starting to suspect that this joke may have been exclusive to the German release. Which is kind of a shame. Because I like the idea that you just inadvertently burn down an entire city and the people are more or less fine. So it's a harmless joke. And then, yeah, you get to help them out by delivering all these letters to various influential citizens around the globe. And let's see. The wife does nothing but watch TV while neglecting her chores. Well, there's nothing on TV other than news about Neo Tokyo's disappearances. Everyone in town suddenly disappeared, right? Weird. Huh. What I like now is something by Mick of Near Lake, a juicy grilled meat patties nestled in a fresh baked bun. Delicious. We have the letters. I guess we need to rebuild Near Lake and then maybe bring him something. Hello, I help out here so I can polish my fashion sense, but life is very complicated. Look, these are the clothes you gave us. They're really easy to wear and so fashionable, yeah. Okay. I mean, right, those are the trendsetters that we helped out, not necessarily the... Well, I popped for a long time, but I've had enough. I'm sick of serving ignorant and decadent young people. What's that letter from Near Lake? I heard about this. I'm worried about Amanda. Let me contribute. My ex-girlfriend lives there. It touches me too. Wonder if Amanda's safe. It's been bothering me for some reason. You could give her a call. We're mass producing telephones, but we can't keep up. Telephones and electricity. They make information easy to obtain. You don't say. The world has become so convenient. It's a bit frightening. Hello, I heard about you from Belle. Pardon me? Didn't you say anything? I'm Belle's girlfriend. We were far apart. Belle's phone kept us close. Thanks to it, we're... Giggle. That's sweet. He studies not only electricity but other subjects too. We help him with his studies. Mr. Eddie is on the second floor. He must be tired because of all his experiments. What's that? Letter from Neolake? Yes, I heard some rumors. If you can be of any help, I'll contribute. Neolake and Freedom are not far apart. They're like neighbors. I wonder if there was like a big fire in, say, Boston or Chicago. There probably was. Who bought us a lot of books? I'm going to read this and make an airplane like Will. They will make the plane. The people in town are nice to us. Grown-ups are strange. Aren't you with Perel? Perel said that it was exciting being with you, so he was going to follow you. I love TV. It's the greatest. TV. It's fun. Oh god. It's already started. Look, I'm a good jumper. When I get big, I'm gonna do shows like Perel. Oh, like street performances. I came here as a teacher, but everyone is so energetic. It is tough, but that's a sign of good health. Okay. You can play the lottery. Oh shit. This is maxed out. Oh, I suppose. Maybe we're maxed out on serum and holy water. I have a free slot here and here, so not just on the pedestals. I should probably start worrying about my... Oh well, actually no. Let's use fast forward and just skim through. Oh. We actually just got the thing. X-Spare. There's a probability of critical hits. Oh, sure. We also have an armor that increases critical chance. Would be neat. I think we can with this. And maybe another spear. Even though... Yeah, no, we need to get rid of another spear. There we go. Okay. Now we go to this, talk to the glass guy, the sardines guy, then we go to Lure and probably just talk to... Well, I think it will be enough to get rid of all the letters. And it's kind of the culmination of this whole side quest in a really fun way. What's that letter from the view of a burnt down town? Let's see that. That's terrible. I get touched by stories like that. A man has to be strong in times like this. I'll help too. I'm getting many orders from Tin Sardine, so I can send some money. Let's talk to the artisan, if we can find them. Wait a minute. For a second I was like, is this solvable? Huh. You gave to the church, but nothing for your fellow people? I mean, maybe I can talk to the church. It's kinda their job. Well, many blessings, I suppose. I have the delicate sensitivity of cameras. The shape, the parts, overcome. What's that letter you're holding so carefully? From a lady friend? Oh, some places have it bad. Ooh. Listen, I'll send some money too. Just a little bit. Every little bit adds up big, right? Let's see, who else did we help? There's the winery. There is... Marilee's. Marilee's fashion store. That letter, you don't mean to... No, I'm not ready. Pardon me? A letter from people who survived the terrible fire? Oh, I see. If it's something like that, I'll contribute. Oh, some money now. Why are you carrying that ladder? You deliver mail now? What? The town destroyed by a fire? That's terrible. Alright, we'll contribute some to your restoration fund too. So, Arik, what happened to the restoration fund? Oh, I hit the lottery, I bought like 200 tickets. Hello, you're looking for a home? Sure. A home, sounds nice. How much does it cost? Let's see, we have apartments open at 800 gems. What do you think? Sure. Your son, here's your apartment key. Ah. Player housing in its infancy. Rococo apartment 101. Here's the key at the door. Quality number 1, price number 2. We have the furniture for you. Tell me what you want in front of the desired piece. Oh, this table is really nice. Eating on the floor is sad. Okay, I'll buy it. You got a deal. Also getting a rock. I don't have any clothes, but I'll buy it. Got a deal. We'll deliver right to your home. This is a warm and plush bed. I'll throw in some a fluffy down comforter. I don't read, but okay, I'll buy it. Yes, the bookshelf. Yeah, well... Okay. Right, the key. Oh. I mean, Laura's by far the town we helped out the most, so... That's the reason I would like a home there. I took the plunge and bought a Matisse painting. I mean, he is Laura's prized artist. Right, Matisse. You want an apartment, you should go to Laura Realty. Looking out over the town from this balcony feels just wonderful. Mother. Till the end she worried about Princess Elle. Oh no. The old lady passed away. Grandma gone, the house feels bigger and emptier. Lonely. Very sorry. I'm miffed. I own this apartment building. Before running this building, I had a terrible, terrible job. Because of it, I can never go without a hat. Okay. Don't talk about hair in front of Papa. John asked me to help him. It's busy but fun every day. John decided to open up his house to people, so people can tell him their wishes. People's happiness cannot be measured by material possessions. I would like to help people attain better, fuller lifestyles. Louis appears cheerful lately. The best thing happened, I guess. Now, where is Mattis? What's that? That letter you have. A town destroyed by fire? I see. So there's a town in trouble. I've got money now. I'll send some money for building that town. Okay. So there's this guy in Northern England. Oh, what's the letter you hold? Let me see that. Goodness, the town is unfortunate. I must help. I'll send a courier with money for a building. I have money enough. I mean, his name is literally Rich, so... Forgot one person we helped out. Ark, what is that letter? A letter from the people of Near Lake. Of course I'll help. I'll go help rebuild the town whenever I can. The person alone isn't much, but people together are strong. I know, tell all my friends, everyone at Kinscott too. There we go. Never thought such a fine town would rise from the ashes. I even get tears in my eyes seeing this fantastic town. I came to see a dinosaur called Gossi. I hope I see it. We sent Neolike's produce to various markets. After the fire, I thought Neolike was finished, but now I know that people can do anything if there is hope. Hope and a little money. Because of the fire, Neolike became widely known. People from all over town come to buy our fresh produce. Mermaids? Dinosaur? Wahaha. What lunacy are you telling me? This modern day and age, that story will have anyone howling. Ark. Who are you? Who told you to that you can come in here? Yeah, it's Chicago. Okay. Cheers to Neolike, the undying city. Bourbon is good, but that grapevine from Law is popular now. Let's see. Lightning Pike. Casts a brilliant glow from within. It's actually not bad. And soul armor. Pro armor. Prevents transformations. It isn't a surprise, we don't get visitors here often. They used to say that, but now it's a big town. You have somewhere to stay? You can stay with me for 5 gems. Tempting, but eh. Against after rebuilding the town, the people have much more vitality. This town has progressed sufficiently. It'll keep growing. Where it will go from here now is beyond my knowing. The shacks and farms that were here were relocated. Okay. Do I have to worry about your social situation here? Make the master chef open up his own place. It's McBurger. God damn it. You remember me? Hi, Mick, the master chef. I opened my restaurant with that beef menu. It's super popular. You come in and eat too. Buildings that punch into the sky are going up. It's majestic. Sky puncher would have been a much better term for this kind of building. I liked Neolike in the past. I worked the fields, sweaty, but among living things. But now I feel no breath of life from these cold buildings. Grandma is sleeping, so keep it quiet. Oh, you dear. Obligatory Magirock reward. We rebuilt the town to ensure a fire of that size never reoccurs. We founded a fire department or organized civic groups. I can be out fighting fires immediately. You don't look like a firefighter. Neolike will become the most safe and hospitable city in the world. Anyway, we received help from around the world to build Near Lake. Near Lake today can be considered built by people's kind-heartedness. Anyway, what's this? I'm guessing that's Will's place. The more Near Lake grows, the less people fear the lake god. Is this a good thing? When the town got bigger, my farm was made smaller. It's sad, people can't live without fresh produce. Excuse me. I love working with sweat on my brows. However, many times I'm reborn. I hope I'm always a hard worker. Neelek has become a major city, but I'm also suited to a life with the sun and soil. Okay. Anyway, let's head on over to yeah, let's go to Neo Tokyo. Also, I need cola. I'm a little sleepy. I only just started. Alright. Dr. Beruga. Yeah, what did he do to this town? Did you just gas it? Or... Oh. What does that sound? Sounds like it's coming from that desk in the corner. Looks like there's a transceiver in the drawer. Kinda like the idea of Ark just being this timeless wanderer and his clothes just subtly modernize while the world around him changes. Because this is very different than the very you know, medieval looking places that we've been to early into the game. Girl's voice can be faintly heard. Help! Someone help! There's someone alive. There's a survivor here. Come help! Daddy! Mommy! Can you hear me? Where are you? Come help! That girl doesn't sound like she knows how to operate the unit. She probably got the talk button pressed the whole time. Hey, release the button. Quiet, do you hear that sound behind the voice? Help, isn't anybody there? Yeah, there's a sound of flowing water. There's a river in this town, so that means the sewers most likely. There has to be a way underground. No, they even got the game developers. What are we gonna do? Huh. Said this door was locked before. Oh, and we're back in the olden times. Oh, what a stench. This is overwhelming. The more fancy a town, the more dirty at the back. I have to breathe through my mouth to save my nose. Cursed with death? But... Motherfucker! Huh. Well, we have the transceivers, so story-wise, we're still at the same place. Also money-wise, sadly. Let's shorten our trip a little bit. There we go. Dropping a quick save, and also... What do I do against curses? I have the Holy Seal. I have the gun against... poison, but that's not it. Oh, we actually had something. Okay. Let's just be careful around these wizard type enemies. This one's locked. They drop a decent amount of cash, that's nice. Let's put holy water on the shortcut. Did we just unload a machine gun on a poor spear-wielding hero? It's a little excessive. $29. Someone help, mommy, I'm scared. What? What happened? Damage values are no joke here. That takes care of the small bulbs and don't you set me up for an instant hit. Someone help, a lion is chasing me. Someone, please. Lion? In the sewers of Neo Tokyo? Shit. Hey! A lion! It's coming! Help! Calm down. Are you the only one alive? Help! Please! Hurry! Hurry! With no urgency at all. Okay, so we couldn't even chase right after them if we wanted to. should heal, not just because of the curse. New weapon, who this? Knife tip rod used by samurais. Oh, so it's like a naginata. Neat. A set of armor too. Hi, Succulent Club, how are you? Trying to get up the motivation to work. Yeah, I feel ya. I had a tough time starting stream today as well. But the game's good. Closing in on the end, I think. And this little girl is about to get eaten by a lion. Please don't eat me. Oh, okay, come on then. Battlemaster Ark is your blind date. Oh. Her. Huh? What's the matter with him? Ark, I got it. Don't you recall seeing this lion? Take a good close gander now. Yeah, it's Lime. That cub I helped on that test of his. That's right, it's been a long time. Purr. Alright, I can't understand animals anymore. When we were in that canyon, he was so small and cute. This lion suddenly got quiet when he saw you. I wonder what happened. This guy's called Lime, and he's an old friend of mine. A lion friend? Wow, that's neat. I wonder if I can be a second human friend. More like second breakfast. Okay, but what happened in Neo Tokyo? People suddenly vanished, just like that. Daddy and Mommy disappeared right in front of my eyes. I was all alone after that. I was really lonesome. But a strange voice from this pendant could talk to me. It would cheer me up, saying light will shine if I live on. You've been very brave. It's hard being all alone. You're all alone too, I can tell. I know. I will give you this pendant. It'll give you courage. Got a second starstone. Voice came from the transceiver. Anyone read me? If anyone can hear me, answer me. I repeat, we are Freedom's research team. Does anyone hear me? We're saved. We hear you. We're in a sewer pipe near this storage reservoir. There's a girl here and an animal friend. They need help. We read you. We're on our way. I like how he just couched this into animal friend. And then the researchers come down here and find a hungry lion. Help will come soon. Okay, I think I can be friends with this lion. I mean, it's a game, and We know, Lime, but also there's bones all around this place. Lime, I've got to keep moving. Can you protect this girl? Roar! Okay. Wonder if we'll ever see them again. The girl in particular. Is this really like the... only... like, are we just supposed to run back here? Great. Caught the death curse on the last possible enemy. Oh, where's that research team hanging out? I bet they're wearing hazmat suits. Well, maybe the Starstone was the objective. Yep, actually was. Okay, so our overarching mission is getting these Starstones to begin with. I think there's an NPC in Laza who gives you like a series of hints, which we kinda glossed over. But since I have the guide open anyway, I know that there's a place in South America and a place in Australia that we have to visit. Stardica. Strange voice whispered in Ark's head. Ark? Take the goblet placed on the altar. Ark, as if hypnotized, carried the goblet to his lips. Oh yeah, this will be fine. This is Astarica, the Holy Land has observed the growth of humans. Ark, on awakening, you shall be witness to an odd vision. I mean, he's having an odd vision right now, so... Merlin? It is you. What are you doing here? How dare you? I'm Melia, a priest serving Lord Mela. Peril? Freedom's Peril? I'm Pella. I'm a priest serving Lord Mela. Go ahead, go hear what Lord Mela wishes to tell you. A holy ceremony is held yearly, as Astarica's custom. It is six goblets on the altar. Night dew collects every year. One of them is said to bring the drinker close to the gods. The chosen drinks one and spends a year without food or drink. Drinking the wrong goblet means death, but if the correct choice is made, a god is born from our tribe. From the last ritual, today is exactly 1 year. 2 priests have gone to inspect, but they have not returned. I would therefore like to ask a skilled warrior like you to go. Okay. Oh. One of us always lies. One of us always speaks the truth. Right, running shoes. Oh. Oh, this is gonna take a little while. But luckily it's not hard. Holy suit. They're just throwing armor at us left and right. Anti-confusion changes strength into luck. Does that mean it boosts my crit chance? You please just yield. Yeah, I would prefer the higher defense, to be honest. Unbelievable. You chose the correct goblet? So you were alive. I can see the scene a year ago. I took you as you waited. I took you as you wailed to the back of the altar, and you became totally alone. You endured that year of solitude and became superhuman. This year was long. It felt like centuries. I spent every day in fear that the candle of life will be snuffed. But I never died. When I became like this, I understood the true significance of God. Humans are pathetic creatures, driven by desires and living in misery. A ritual this stupid is only for gaining power over other tribes. I've had enough of people. If they all disappeared, it will be peaceful. What are you doing? I'm going to make you a god of death. Oh, stop. What is wrong with a life that never ends? Violet, stop it. It's pointless to say anything now. It's not possible to understand. But before I leave this world, I'll show you a human quality, an emotion called love that no other living thing has. That's not true, but okay. Roy. Violet, I love you. When we're reborn, we'll be joined again. Ah, this is all from a past life. Did you come seeking an immortal body? Humans are all the same. For an instant, your face looked like a demon's. A person is said to have two faces, the external and internal selves. Maybe that sacred goblet's water just awakens the internal soul. Then why don't you try it yourself? The goblet behind you is filled to the brim. Huh. Life or death. Enjoy the same torment I endured for a year. Can't we just walk away? Did you come seeking a water ball? Humans are all the same. For an instant, Huh. The end of human life is tried. Yeah. Strange dream. Apparently it doesn't matter which goblet you take. But that's how you get the testosterone. Secret? We already found that. Now this particular bit kind of sucks because we're basically standing on the place that used to be called Ayers Rock by the colonialists. And, yeah, it's a holy site, you're not supposed to go there. I'm a scientist. This place is the least polluted when Earth is angered. Earth is angered like now. I intend to witness the world's end here. Would you listen to me? Sure. A certain race revered this grand view and vast nature as God. But today, modern societies make a racket about preserving nature. When did humans become so big to think they can protect gods? Perhaps the beginning of the end started here. I thought those things. I thought all the while I watched this beautiful world. I gradually became aware of a voice calling my name from somewhere. An older boy will appear, bearing a rod. The voice said to give the boy my starstone. The voice seemed to emanate from the very earth. Take the stone. I've always had it with me since I was a child. That was easy. I don't understand how people will think about today, but not tomorrow. I mean, the message is a very positive and thoughtful one. And to the credit of the developers, they probably didn't know about the particulars of this place in that much detail. But they were at the very least aware of its spirituality, and I suppose it's something from mid-90s video game. Alaska and Australia, North America and Camino, North America and Savannah, and South America and Greenland. Wait. Just how many are there? Huh. We got 4. Apparently there's 5. We're missing 1 in the Sahara. I think we checked that place out fairly early after we got the boat, and therefore didn't have anything yet. Well, let's shorten this track a little bit. I mean, I'll take that big wad of cash, which we once again looted from a graveyard, because I guess that's just who we are. We desert merchants that camp at oasis. We desert merchants, we buy in town and sell while moving. Wish to buy? Okay, that's inventory is pretty outdated. I trust the desert, many have died in its harsh sands. They become merely bleached bones in the middle of the desert. I mean, this person must have collapsed. I mean, yes. I hope I don't end that way. Look, at the skeleton's neck. It is something that looks like a necklace. No, the stone on the necklace. Don't you recognize it? Oh hey, isn't this the stone Lime found at the canyon? He said he was going to treasure it forever, so why is it here? Human probably snuck into the lion's den. They'll go anywhere if they smell money. Oh, I imagine that's how Lime got, got to be in the custody of humans to begin with, huh? But yeah, we have the Starstones. And we're supposed to go to a place in Antarctica and use them in a ritual to break the bonds of fate, something to that effect. Look at our little boat. Oh, that's not it. This is it. So looks like an altar of some sort. The tombstones appear to have this message carved into them. When light and shadow come together, we shall rise again. Okay, I guess we're getting the solar eclipse performance of Thriller. There's no point holding up a starstone here. Let's go directly to the altar. Oh, wait. Arc held the starstone aloft. Quick interjection. I need to refill my drink and stretch my legs a little bit to get the lead out. And I encourage you to do the same. Get some water, stretch, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes with whatever this strange ritual entails for us. And we're back. We're back. Actually, hold on. This is now a soda ASMR stream. Sorry. I know it's dorky, but I have no other vices, so... Let's see. So, brief recap. We met a guy who actually survived the apocalypse in cryostasis, named Dr. Beruga. The good doctor has some interesting ideas about how to alleviate humanity's, universal suffering. And I think his idea is just to turn anyone into zombies, but also only those who, in his opinion, matter. It's scary stuff, and the last time we encountered him, he almost got the better of us, and a friend of ours, this Earth's equivalent of the Dalai Lama, essentially swooped in with mystical powers and got us out of there, and then instructed us to do this: collect the Starstones from various places around the world, and perform this ritual in order to break out of the shackles of fate, essentially. Because otherwise the whole thing would have just repeated itself with the apocalypse and the overworld shutting down, and at some point a hero in the underworld coming up and fixing the place up, etc., etc. And we're supposed to not do that, not be that idiot. Oh. This has been the 5th iteration of Zion. We've gotten increasingly efficient at it. A voice echoed in Ark's head. It sounded exactly like Ark. You survived countless encounters with danger. However injured you were in fighting, you never did die. Do you know why? It is because you are the legendary hero. I represent the light side, and you represent the dark side. People are said to meet someone identical to them once in a lifetime. There are 2 arcs in the internal and external worlds. So this is our overworld counterpart, which we haven't encountered yet, indeed. And also this whole light side, dark side thing is really ominous, because in the intro, the light side and the dark side were pretty much compared to Abrahamic concepts of God and the devil. The re-emergence of Veruga has disturbed Earth's balance. If Earth's history is likened to a clock, the hour hand points to 13. A time that cannot exist. No, a time that must not exist. Now close your eyes and think deeply about Earth. Well. Chapter 4. Resurrection of the Hero. I like how the previous chapter was named Resurrection of the Genius, and while this also referred to all the remarkable people we helped out during that chapter, it also referred to Beruga and his megalomania. Sniffle, sniff, sniff. Oh god. Al, get a pacifier. Oh dear, you're oh, she got him a pacifier. This is so adorable. Look how much object recognition you can realize in pixel art just with a simple animation. Oh dear, you're awake. I wonder how much time has passed since I began living with you. I was shocked when I found you crying in the field of Stockholm. You had so much resemblance to a person I know. Yeah, a tiny baby with spiky anime hair, resembling that one guy you met earlier. So I ended up giving you the same name. Ark. Well, that's convenient. I guess we were reborn in order to break out of the Wheel of Fate. You must be hungry. I'll go fetch some food. This was just weird and mind-blowing to me back as a kid, just this idea, oh yeah, the hero died, but he's also reborn and now his girlfriend takes care of him? But no, El, kill him. Do not hesitate. That is why you were sent from Krista to the outside. Wait. No, that babe is powerless. Hurry. Wait. Hold on. Literal rewind here. Sorry, the rewind is a lot slower than I would like it to be. Simply because I wanna check if the L who gave us the pacifier. So well, this is Overworld L with the red hair. This is Underworld L, who is literally our ex-girlfriend. Or still girlfriend? No, L. Kill him. Do not hesitate. I imagine it's the voice of the Elder. That is why you were sent from Krista to the outside. Now that babe is powerless. Strike him down with all your hatred. Here's light side O. Ark? Ark, what's the matter? Strange. A baby can't just walk away, unless it learns to walk. That's what they do at some point, but you're probably right, especially since you looked really tightly swaddled. Ark? Ark, where are you? The fucking hair on that kid. Al, stop hesitating. Kill him now. Ark, forgive me. Pardon me, what are you doing? Oh, thank God. Who are you? You have my exact same face? Who are you? What are you doing to that baby? Well, quite an interesting guest. I'll dispose of this girl too. Whom he used. Little bastard. What? Oh yeah, we haven't had our last Deus Ex Machina, huh? It's me, Kumari. Am I reaching you? Oh, loud and clear, you're coming in fine, sir. All the living things in the world await your awakening. Again. Now listen closely. I am Ra. Can you hear me? Hark. The earth is screaming. Like you saved me from poison. Please save this planet. I am Lime. Is my voice reaching you? The world has gone wrong. The animals have remained the same, but humans alone changed. Like you gave me courage, please give courage to the world. I am Kingbird. The sky is crying, and the tears are filthy. I'm glad I remembered his voice. If we can fly clear skies, we need nothing more. Have you heard all their voices? You can no longer converse with such living things, but they are with you. Hark, I will say this again. All the living things in the world await your awakening. He's probably just gonna, ball of light and he's back. But imagine like a grotesque body horror sequence of someone just rapidly growing up. Yep, there we are. Also, I really like the idea that we just, through the friendships we made throughout the game, we've kind of locked away parts of ourselves in the world, kind of like as if Ark made little Horcruxes of friendship, and this is what eventually brought us back. So he has awoken, the representative of light and dark, spoken as of as the hero is here. I was ordered by the Elder of Krista. When Ark has resurrected Beruga, kill him. But I bided my time. I thought you would find the hero, Ark. I was right. When I kill you now, nothing can stop us. Oh, he wants to go for the twofer because we are now united with our light side self. By the hand of the Elder, nay, Dark Gaia, the earth will be reborn. Dark Gaia. That's right. Humans call him the devil, I believe. Now, Al, kill him. At least Ark won't have the courage to kill his friend. He can still fight back. Well, Yomi, you shitty little Kirby imitation. Wanna throw down? Hey, snap out of it. What's the matter with you? I mean, she has just seen some shit, so... I wanted to see you all this time. I never forgot about you. But I never knew we would meet again like this. I was ordered to kill someone on the surface, endangering Krista. I had no idea that it would be you, Ark. By the way, she's a seamstress down in Krista, and at some point the elder of the village just came to her. Well, the village is in danger. I need you to go up there and kill a baby. And I'm not questioning that she went along with it, because the guy has, I wouldn't say supernatural influence over the people, but they listen to him and they take his word for true. And it was either a stranger or everyone she knew. But it's still... wow. To put this on her. I had no idea that it would be you, Ark. Ah, you useless thing. Enough. I shall kill him. Yomi, what are you saying? We traveled for so long together. Ark, you still don't understand, do you? You were just used, Ark. You were just a piece in a game. I'm sorry, but goodbye forever. The Elder's word is absolute. Yomi set off an earthquake. Ark is immobilized. Oh, we're fighting by Pokemon rules now, huh? Now, how shall I do it? Stop! The way people have two sides, light and dark. Light and dark need each other. Yomi, we must disappear. Let me go. I cannot disobey the Elder. Ark, please save the people of the surface world. The surface is so beautiful. People will treat this world carefully. Jury's out on that one. Hell, what are you doing? Stop. Ark, I wanted to be with you forever. Goodbye, Ark. So I'm not sure if she just, you know, I don't know, hit the button home. No. Elle did nothing wrong. Why did this happen? If I didn't open Pandora's box that day, would it have remained peaceful? I don't understand this external and internal thing. It doesn't matter, does it? It's good enough to live happily, with the people precious to you. Oh, there's some truth in that. What happened to my carefree days in Krista? Somebody give me those days back. Oh, hey! What should I do? After seeing that, I don't know what I should say to you, Ark. Don't worry, talk to me the way you would normally. The other Elle may be gone. But won't I do? Can't I ever replace Elle from the underworld? My feelings? This sucks. I don't really feel there's a choice. Like, I'm sure he has affection for both of them. And I'm just gonna pick Surface L and see what his reply is worded like. What you just told me makes me really happy, but I lived for a long time with Elle and Krista. I have many memories of us together in my heart. That Elle just sacrificed herself to save me. I'm sorry, but I can't think of another person right now. You're right. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a perfectly good answer, and also kind of an illusion of choice, because we picked her, and Ark was basically like, yeah, no, I still wanna check in on the one I grew up with. You're right, I'm sorry, yes. I have something I have to tell you. This village had this old saying, one day a hero will visit. He will create a miracle and defeat the dark foe, and that hero was you. In this box are the arms of the hero. I think they were discovered by Columbus on his voyages. He hid them to ensure they did not fall into the wrong hands. In other words, the villagers were the keepers of the mystical arms. Ere this village was destroyed and Columbus was tortured, the souls of villagers have become wolves to protect the arms. Arms protected by the blood of many. Only you could use the mark. Now, gently, touch this box. Oh, Jesus Christ. So the heroes finally emerged. I'm so tired of waiting. Oh, but all my body has gone slack. Oh, no need to tell me. I know you're the true hero. Ark, this animal friend tried to kill you earlier. Don't be silly. That was Yomi from inside. I'm this world's Yomi. Hey, we don't have time to chit-chat. We have to take these heroes' arms and defeat Baruga. Even while we talk, a city somewhere could be dying. Got the hero pike. And probably the hero suit, something or other. I don't know if there's any if there are any weapons or armor that are better than this. I would hope there would be, but I, like, you know, as a as a reward for, I don't know, all the side stuff we did. But yeah, it's pretty strong. I will await your return forever here. When everything is done, please come back here. Huh? This bird appears to have a letter in its beak. Ark read the letter. Has this letter safely reached Ark? I am Mayo. I write this en route to Siberia. Ark, are you aware Neo Tokyo was terminated instantly? It appears a virus weapon called Asmodeus was used. Ah, so he made the virus himself. We cannot allow Baruga any more freedom. The world will end. Under Lord Kumari, several compatriots have gathered. To stop Baruga, we formed a caravan to the lab tower in East Siberia. These are the members. Fighter, the swordswoman. Royd, the former mercenary. Perel, the skateboard wizard. Now that's a class description, isn't it? Skateboard wizard. High mobility. Lots of tricks. And my granddaughter Malin, of course. If you have read this letter, come to our help. Let us meet at the lab tower in the east of Siberia. Mayo. Well, little bird, really, is there no shortcut out of here? I think there's an item that takes you out. There we go. Okay. I want to check briefly if there's anything stronger than the hero pike. Like the last enemy on the pedestals. Maybe you should re-enable background running on these emulators so you're not confronted with deafening silence and a frozen image when I do these little research side quests. I mean, I can always pause the emulator manually if I want. And I had a pretty decent list. Okay, there's one you can buy in Suncoast called the Rod. It subtracts 10 to strength and adds 20 to luck. And the Pro Hammer from Near Lake also subtracts a lot of strength. And yeah, I mean, they're good, and it would be nice to see all the pedestals filled, but ultimately yeah, it doesn't matter. What does matter is how much healing do we have left, or rather... Oh wait. Let's stock full up on the last two healing options. And also on all the status healing. Grass pins. Oh, wind pins, bone pins. Another bone pin and just, you know, a few for every eventuality. What's that little house over there? Is this where Will relocated? I think it's exactly that. Oh hi, isn't there a travel grade? I've got a favor to ask. If you know of a town that wants air travel, give them these airfield plans. In distant lands can be made accessible by airfields. Sure. Oh. That's the Sun Coast. Let's do them one last favor, right? Also, we always had this fever medicine, but I think that was a side quest for Neo Tokyo, and that place is gone. What's that you have there? What? What? You can make places for flying machines to land with that? We're just discussing ways to protecting more people here. May I have those plans? Sure. The guy who gave them to me wants to see more airfields built. I'll give the airfield plans. This is great. With this, more people will be able to come here. I'll get the young folk together to make this airfield. Guess they'll keep working on it for a little while, huh? They need to leave the continent, or...? Neat. Dang, people worked hard and built the airfield in no time. Maybe this will make this village more popular. Okay. Clients, are you hanging out here? Somewhere? Anyway, let's head to the lab tower. Maybe there's a little step to make Suncoast a little bigger. Maybe get their beef to the connoisseur or whatever. Although didn't we already do that? Anyway. Secret hideout, secret hideout. Leave it to Beryl. I've got Beruga's number. And he has killer robots, so maybe be careful. Oh yes, finally arrived. This is Beruga's lab tower. At its apex, he is doing abominable work. I get this feeling that Beruga is controlled by someone. He claimed he is resurrecting the world with someone underground. I don't know who that someone is, but we must stop the atrocities. Lord Kormari has said that only Ark can save the world. Let's go. We will do everything we can to help. Peril, we enter from a different door. Ark, I entrust you with Melane's care. I'm glad we're working with her one more time. My skateboard's finally gonna come in handy. It has always been in handy, it's all you do. I don't mean that in a negative way. Don't you slow me down now? This is exciting. It makes me feel like a hero. It's easy for you to say. Ark, if you ever try to ditch me, you'll regret it. There's a surveillance camera ahead. Leave it to me. Okay, it's safe to come out now. I'm not a child, you know. I don't think we were noticed by that camera. See, my ability does come in handy. Now let's go. If you fall behind, the others could be in danger. Oh, watch out, there's a robot. I'll create a mirage to camouflage you. You go ahead. What are you doing? Hurry up and go ahead. Okay, okay. Is this a stealth level? Oh. Oh. Did that surprise you? That crane was operated by Royd. I should have guessed from the rough handling. I had no idea being a hero involved this much pain. Quit your griping. Let's keep it upbeat. I think there's a machine that fires laser beams ahead. Mayo has the ability to see just a little into the future. He foresaged that we would be shot by these lasers. So here's where my skateboard comes in handy. Just hang tight, I'm going to shut the firing device down. Oh no! Skateboards are not the solution to everything. The light 90s light to us all. Ark, all clear. Let's boogie. Neat. What do you think of that? I'll follow you with Melin. Ark, you go on ahead. Oh, thank God, regular enemies. As much as I adore this crew. Long time, Ark. You've been busy. 2 levers must be operated at the same time to open shutters ahead. Ark, you work that lever. Ready, Fido? Let's go. Now. It's open. I'll meet up with you later. Wait, was I in this room, or did they put an identical annex? They sure did. Okay. I really shouldn't bother with picking up money. At this point it's more compulsion than necessity. Yeah, goddamn instincts. If I had to criticize this game, combat becomes trivial at some point. I never expected I would be helping you like this. Well, so be it. I'll blast through the shutters with this cannon. Cover your ears. Fire! Neat little scene. Now go. Yeah, both the combat in terms of its challenge and the dungeons in terms of their complexity and just how interesting they are take a bit of a dip in the latter half of the game. Although I will say the whole city building aspect, even if they're just glorified fetch quests, it's fun. It's absolutely fun. Oh, hello. Ah, I see. Baruga's trying to escape on an airship, but the corridors to the airship have already been sealed. We must open the shutters ahead. Baruga will get away. Why have to press these 4 switches at the same time? Oh, hurry up and go to your room. Go to your room, young man, and press the switch. Yeah, that's ours. The 4 switch control rooms. The three of them are Mayo, Malin, and me. Hurry to your room. Also, how they just hand you the ultimate weapon in a story beat. Like I said, I feel the best stuff should be available at merchants if you've fully built out all the cities. This must be a switch for the shutters. Ark, are you hearing me? When I shout, everyone push their switch at the same time. Ready? Now. I suppose that's it. Also, some stuff is just really obtuse in the game in general. Like, Remember how I just sometimes got stunned in weird ways? Hey, you two. Arc, this is a machine called computer. Put simply, it's the brain of the ship. There's 7 brains on the ship. 1 or 2 brains out isn't a problem, but if all 7 were knocked out, the ship would have to go down. I mean, good redundancy on your critical systems. What was that show again? Where they fly to Mars. Fairly recent. And like some of the science was just really, really bad, and also some of the tech they had with them that was really critical to the crew's survival was there, and they had no spare parts. Like something that would literally never fly with NASA. So when knocked out, the ship would have to go down. Ark, here's some time bombs. Attach one on every computer. Okay, let's split up and Ark obtain time bombs. Leaping out an airship, lifting off takes some guts. That kind of risk-taking is great. I like your style. We're coming up to the grand finale. I mean, for you folks. So this is a computer. Ark set a time bomb. Also really like how he's like, oh, so this is a computer. Even though we've already seen tabletop computers all over the place as part of like the little technical revolutions that we set in motion. Oh, combat is picking up a little. Given that we are leveling with some regularity, we're at the very least not oh, not a computer. Okay. We are not super over-leveled, which is nice. Maybe my first instinct was right. Excuse me. We thought we cornered Beruga, but he escaped at the last instant. It doesn't matter. When we set these bombs, he's done. You know, he has invented computers and and robots. I think a why is that word just now escaping me? Parachute. I think a parachute is not out of the question for this man. We destroyed all his K-pods and rocket belts except for ours. Oh, there's not even parachutes here, it's rocket belts. Barrier should have no way out. Ark, when you finish setting the bombs, come to ship's rear. So just a really pretty location. Nice transparency effects with the clouds. Overall, just really pleasant to look at. Enemy variety could be better. But yeah, that's just me nitpicking. This is a great game. The security system didn't have shit on Ark. Oh, that's not the bomb, that's a health dwindling. Come on. Only one left. Don't you hate it when rooms are connected in such a way that if you just keep holding the button, it... this is the escape hatch. Oh, well, I guess we missed something somewhere. Anyway, don't you hate it when stuff is connected in a way that basically turns you around just by staying the course? Well, that's where I came from. They wouldn't put this. They wouldn't put one before the area where we got the bombs, right? No, this is where we started. Yeah, so if I had to nitpick this game, I would say it could use a little more polish just to bring everything together a little better. But, yeah, these are nitpicks. This is by no means a heavy critique or point of discontent. Because, you know, the early parts of the game were really cool in terms of the dungeons, and now we're just running around looking for a point of interest in a samey room, a series of corridors, I mean. And it's not that interesting. that we've been here. Interesting how this particular part, I mean, I guess there are no enemies, sure. But oh, the combat mechanics are completely disengaged here. Yeah, I'd really like to find that computer. Oh. Ark set a bomb here too. Say Ark, when this is all over, what do you plan to do first? I don't know yet. All this constant fighting, just surviving day to day is enough. I see. Not much left to go now. Keep it together. Yep, I guess I just got fooled by the symmetry. Like a very strong, oh, you've been here vibe. Ark, did you set all your bombs? Are you okay? Alright. I'm flipping the switch. I was about to wonder if the switch wasn't working. Okay, all we have to do now is escape. Foolish, too foolish. That was Beruga. This is from the rear deck. For the likes of you, I must admit you've done remarkably well, but I wish you wouldn't forget I'm a scientist. You appear to believe my escape routes have been cut off. You are trapped by conventions. Take my shoes, for example. They have jet nozzles on the soles to keep me airborne. Conventional thought can't make inventions or cause progress. Before I bid you farewell forever, let me tell you something amusing. The stone rocket bells, they are controlled by computer. Now that the airship's computers are dead, I think they won't work. You think? So it was you who ends up cornered. Very soon now, me and my liege's world will dawn. A world of eternal life is about to be born. What? Ah, Dark Gaia, save me! Ew. This was random. So Beruga gets killed by a machine he made. The greatest genius in history ends like that. Sure, such is life. The ship will soon lose its balance to begin its descent. Ark, looks like it brought you on a death trip. Yeah, but what of you? Well, maybe not. Look, a gull. Maybe they've come to meet us. No, it can't be that simple. Flying at an altitude of around 10,000 meters. It must be torture for them to fly at this height. Seeing as this one's alone, maybe the other girls couldn't make it. Could you not paint a grim picture? Hey Ark, you get on the gull. There's no need to endanger all three of us. Right is right, we'll do what we can here. People have been known to survive airplane crashes. Humans are made resilient. Oh, guys. Oh, here we go. The airship's starting to drop. Ark, we'll see you again. What? The light of the apocalypse. The world's final day is upon us. That light fell in this direction of South America. Maybe a missile, perhaps a meteor. Either way, must be the end. Huh. Guess we're seeking out South America, huh? No idea what's up with Suncoast. Could be a bad thing or not a bad thing. Could be anything, like a bad thing. Yeah. But what if it's a really bad thing? It just occurred to me. That the literal hole from which we crawled out of was right here in South America. Was it this place? Yeah. It's been a long time, Mark. I forgot a second. Oh, you saved me at Sylvan Castle. I traveled around the globe since then. I saw as much as I could. The world has truly changed. Airplanes, computers. My navigation techniques appear primitive now. Ahead of you well on my travels, I became convinced that you are the legendary hero. It is prophesied that the hero will disappear underground. Are you going? When I go on explorations, even I get cautious. It's essential for survival. Yeah, let's save. And then I'm also gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're here at the portal. This is definitely a point of no return. I have to finish cleaning up what I caused. I see, I won't try to stop you, but you may never be able to come back to the surface world. Maybe you should record your journey first. This is all we'll say to you. Yeah. Like that it's not a literal hole in the ground, but more a portal into, I don't know, some sort of pocket dimension. I wonder how much time has passed since I left. I don't feel I've changed at all from my journey. Well, whose fault is that? Oh, long time. It's good to see you well. If you never found out, you could have been happy. Okay. Big guy, you're back. Oh shit. I guess we're gonna collect them all. Oh god, no, even the chickens. Oh, how many years had it been? I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't have. Ark, where were you? We heard about your disappearance. Okay, just when I thought there were no new dialogue lines. But yeah, they all turn into spooky ghosts or haunt us. Ark, where were you? We wrote about your disappearance. Honestly, if I was Ark, I would build for El's house. Who isn't here? Perhaps unsurprisingly. And we got murdered by the weaving girls. But yeah, this is some Silent Hill shit. Ark, you have done well to return. I must give you credit for resurrecting the world so far, but you appear to have learned more than you should have. There's something I wish to show you. Follow me. I imagine it's down here. We tend to come back here. No. Surprise, surprise. Look, look at the sky. The flowing crystal blue. It's beautiful, no? Your body. No, all humans here are replicas made of the same material. When used up, the replicas regain their form and float like so. Earth has recycled through growth and decline to two opposing wills. Light created life, and dark destroyed what was unnecessary. And the will of dark now tolls your end. Ark, your duty is now finished. Now, let us make our way to the Gaia Stone. Probably the wrong direction to run. This is Gaia Stone. You are inside the sun in the underworld. This infinite corridor is the history of living things. Spooky babies. Creation is the making of form. Destruction is the dissolution of form. This planet's life had been promised an unfortunate fate at its start. Soon light and shadow shall become one. So in that place they're actually all bubbles? I imagine blowing soap bubbles would really weird them out. There's no shadow without light, and no light without shadow. For Earth's new beginning, I shall fight like you, with real form. Okay, so the Elder is that thing. Oh, no. Oh, it's actually Dark Gaia themselves, so... The old Gaia in a village was the devil. How do damage work? Ah! Like boom. Look, you don't have the fabulous hair to wield this attack. Ah, your work is done. Oh, so this is when you damage it, I think. Also, I really like it when there's a heroic sequence in a final boss music. There we go. Okay, now for the big showstopper. Well, I guess that will do. Damn. I think it's rather charming how the frame rate takes the piss during this sequence. This is a very good attack. Maybe not if he chains it, but just the idea that you still take damage, not horribly much, but you know, considerably, still something to consider. And that the thing absolutely devastates you when you're not shielding yourself. Makes this seem like a real endurance test on part of Ark. I wonder if this RNG can really fuck with speedrunners. Not in the way of, oh yeah, this takes longer, but also as in, if you speedrun this game, you maybe don't have all that great stats, and this thing can just end you. But yeah, really good final boss tune. Like I said, I like it when the final boss music is very ominous. Does it just do this now because I keep holding down block? Anyway, I like it when final boss music is very ominous and dramatic, but there's also like a little bit of the hero's courage in there from an arrangement perspective. Oof, this one almost did us in because I didn't block in time. Oh, these are new. Okay. You mean... Do you mean those little circular projectiles? Oh, we're going elemental, huh? Oh, those thingies, yeah. I mean, I guess there's stylized, you know, divine wings. They're also just very, very anime and also kind of mecha. Like, I wouldn't bat an eye if I saw this in like a Gundam lift-off scene or something. Come on, now you're just stalling. We have no range to speak of. A regular ranged attack would not have gone amiss in this game. There we go. Come on. Oh, and we're out of big healing items. Magic or can... Okay, you know what? I've developed a more gracious opinion towards the magic system in this game, but it's still by and large useless and tacked on, because there have been several major bosses where they were just like, oh, nope, can't use them. So if there was ever a game that would have profited from the road element of a boss rush, it would have been this one, because like this is neat and everything, but also the only boss we faced since the big mecha in the last session. And yeah, from action-adventure RPG styled game, this is not enough boss fights towards the end of a game. Woo! We attacked and killed God. Defeated Dark Gaia. A voice echoed Ninark's head. It was the same voice heard at the hero's grave. It is finally over. Dark Gaia's powers are sealed. Who is that? Who are you? Me? I'm your original, in the light side. Dark Gaia created you, to rule the planet as his own. He made you by copying me when he was first sealed. No, not just you, the village of Krista too. Above ground, you saw a village identical to it. The world runs on a balance of light and dark. You came to realize that. The darkness has passed, our work is done. Let us return to our respective worlds. Well, this place still sucks. It'd be kind of a shocker if they just left him there. So this is my hometown. Even if I have a grand home, with no one to share, it's meaningless. Come to think, Elle outside lost her village too. Lost her fellow villagers, and her parents were killed. That's why she said she lost her ability to speak. I can feel the pain that she went through. I had no idea that having no place to go home to is so empty and lonely. What's the matter? You seem down. Yeah. I wonder what I've been fighting for. I was told by the Elder to resurrect the world, so I went above ground. Yes, the world was resurrected, and civilization developed. But that was all the Elder, Dark Gaia's plan. I can't help but feel I brought bad luck upon this planet. I didn't think Ark had that kind of sense of duty. But you did fulfill your duty of creating heaven and earth. So you're what humans would call a god. Where there's a world with living beings, bad things always happen. But on the other side of bad, there's an equal number of good. Anyway, Ark, I enjoyed traveling with you. Yomi, you're actually a good guy. You're actually a good guy. What? You just found out now? Yomi, let me ask you something. You came along with me on my entire journey. Wait, which Yomi is this? You even stood by and helped me in my final battle. And I've asked you this, but what exactly are you? Oh, is that all? Ark, up to now you've met countless living things, right? Birds, four-legged animals, even mermaids with flipper tails. All living things evolved the way they are now from one creature. Oh god. Before evolution started, they all looked like me. Humans evolved to stand on 2 feet, so they could use tools. Now, they're relying more and more on machines. Maybe humans will evolve to my style again. So Yomi might be our future. Okay, later Ark. I've got to get going. What? Why are you going, Yomi? Back to sleep. I'll be back when someone strays from the flock like Ark. Later, farewell, brother. Can you hear me? I am like Gaia, the soul of the surface world. With Dark Gaia's defeat, Krista and the underworld will disappear. So much for balance, I guess. The surface world will gradually return to normal. You are the hero who appears when the earth is in danger. In you flow both the blood of Light Gaia and Dark Gaia. Your duty is now finished. Your body will soon disappear. Just today, go enjoy your final happy time in Krista in peace. Ark? Ark? What's the matter? You were tuned right out. Well, sorry, I was just thinking. Hey Ark, I think happiness is just being able to love without stress. Hello Ark, you look uncommonly serious. Well, if you're quiet, there's one less worry for me. Elle's weaving signed out with special powers of evoking happiness. I wonder if I'm becoming an artisan weaver like Elle. We have to make nice clothes so people can enjoy them. We're waiting for Elle to finish work. Let's play Ark. Mom said boys and girls are bound by promise from an earlier life. Ark, are you going to be friends with Ellie forever? I wish I could jump high like Ark. Homemade vegetables taste great. The crops I cared so much for have my love and life invested in them. Most well made. I wonder what genius thought this up. I get this feeling I worked like this a long time ago, but that's okay. I do this job because I like it. Isn't Crystal pretty? Look at it. There's someone that looks like Elle. Just dangling a hook and line, I can make the days stretch out. Ark, why don't you join me fishing? Oh, a new world is about to start. What will happen? Ark, something about you has changed. Are you hungry? Just wait, I'll make you a good dinner. Ark, I'll wake you up. Oh, hot couple. So some of these lines are from the beginning of the game. Huh. What, the Elder? There's no such person here, Ark. Are you dreaming? Okay, I guess the Elder just got wiped. Everything started from this room. I wonder if the Elder planned everything when he sent me up. A resurrected civilization, a Baruga, and died Earth in darkness. I should have been killed by machines when Baruga was awakened, but I didn't die. I was resurrected by Kumari and all living things. Yeah, those story beats where we first get rescued and then resurrected, I feel these story beats were at some point the same event in the script, and then they kinda had to stretch it out. For some reason. I met the other me, and I realized my destiny. Huh? That blue lord has always been a broom closet. Are you alright, Ark? Yesterday was a peaceful day like any other day, like today, tomorrow. Nope, no change. It's kind of wild that this game is basically like, yeah, your character's life is about to end and they get one carefree day, and in order to progress from that to the credits, you literally have to put him to bed. Ark, do you hear me? I have something important to say. I tried to kill you as a baby in Stockholm. And Krista, the Elder's word was absolute. But seeing you grown up, I understand now. We're all individuals. It's important to live naturally. Some guy in the back. No, I'm not. Krista will be gone soon. But if we are bound by fate, we will meet again in time, somewhere. Ark, until then, goodbye, for just a little while. Ark fell into a deep sleep. And Ark dreamt his last dream. This was kinda grim and sad. It was a dream of becoming a bird and seeing the world grown older. Yeah, so that was Terranigma. Tomoyoshi Miyazaki's magnum opus, more or less. Also, in some ways, a do-over from Illusion of Gaia. This whole, traveling the world and encountering different cultures and all that. I mean, the games have different things to say about humanity. So did Soul Blazer, in what little measure of storytelling it had for its time. But yeah. When I played this as a teen, I found the downer ending a little upsetting, because, you know, we're just always so used to, you save the world, you get the girl and everything, and this is not that. I will say there were games that had quote-unquote bad endings that actually upset me more, like the supposed official end to Life is Strange feels like a middle finger in many ways. Back in the day, Lufia 2 was a big one because it's just depressing and sad, with very little, you know, with very little of an upside. But in this one, I think I was easier on it then, and I'm easy on it now, because sure, Ark had a life and he had his journey, but he was also always kind of a, I don't know, I don't want to reduce him to a plot device, but he's very much a means to an end, and not just in the sense that he's not just that he's the player's avatar, but also that he basically sets all these events in motion that lead to humanity's prosperity in a way that is unrealistic because of the timescale thingy, and also improbable. So he's kind of more of a Yeah, he's more of a thematic device than a character. And you know, when he has character moments, he's likable and everything. Kind of a dick sometimes, but in a way that can be forgiven. But also, yeah, his journey feels more symbolic. So him just going quietly into the good night at the end doesn't feel like such a doesn't feel like much of a betrayal of our efforts throughout the game. Like, big ending spoiler for the game Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinner's Thrills. The two main heroes sacrifice themselves in the final battle, and they have a little kid at home. And that's, for some reason, that for me was just like, no, fuck you. That's not how I want the story to end. Because I guess they felt more like real people, just like Max Caulfield feels, Max and Chloe feel like real people in Life is Strange. Yeah, whereas Ark, you know, he's the strange wanderer, he's the guy who helps out, he's this heroic, mythical figure, and less of a person where you think, oh yeah, that's a bummer, he didn't get his happy ending. And there's a post-credit scene here that kind of hints at him maybe enduring and living on the surface. And that's enough. And yeah, I like how this game has its very own tempo and pacing. Like, the first half and the second half are very different from each other. And like I mentioned before, the quality of, say, the dungeons and the immediacy and urgency of the combat takes a dip towards the second half, and that's a bit of an issue. Coming. Who could it be at this time? It's almost midnight. Who is it? Yeah, I would say it's. I would say it's strongly replied that, I don't know, the powers that be took pity on Ark, and we're like, you know what? Let him live out his days with Surface World L. And, yeah, Terra Enigma. I would still say, even with its little faults here and there, like its superfluous magic system, the action-adventure gameplay losing quality in the second half, and some really not obvious solutions to some problems. Other than that, this game is terrific. It tells a very unique story. Or at the time. I mean, by now, there's probably even at this point you could call it a subgenre, as in, yeah, the world is weird, but you get to make it flourish again, and at the end you kill a deity. That's so many JRPGs at this point. But back in the day, it felt like a big thing. Probably also because a lot of these games, especially with their religious motives and all that, weren't deemed particularly desirable by, say, Nintendo of America and their content guidelines. And it's still weird to me that Breath of Fire 2 came out. Maybe it just kind of flew under the radar, but Breath of Fire 2 takes a big obvious stab at organized religion, and then you realize that the world religion of that fantasy world is actually a front for hell demons, and it's really grim. And of course, at the end, you kill the supposed deity of that religion, because JRPGs. Anyway, but yeah. Also, this game is gorgeous. Like, all the little animations, both on Ark and the world around him. Like, some of the stuff in Illusion of Gaia still felt woefully static, and this world was so vibrant and felt so alive, and the soundtrack is terrific. Its instrumentation, the compositions, everything just clicks here, and I wish they had done more games. And yeah, I guess the transition from 16 to 32 bits was a rough one for a lot of genres, and RPGs were no exception. Because the moment you put out something like this, you know, gorgeous pixel art, nice music, but you didn't go down the 3D route or didn't have a lot of pre-rendered cutscenes, on the PlayStation, you were deemed old-fashioned. And that sucks, because games like Alundra, games like Suikoden on the PlayStation, they were really nice. And they're still very nice to look at these days. Like, honestly, a lot of the stuff Square Enix put out on the PlayStation, you know, that early Polygon work hasn't aged too gracefully. Like, some of it has, and I think, like, AI-enhanced upscales of pre-rendered backgrounds are really exciting, because they give us a chance to even look at these games and in a way that they could maybe look today, like if those graphic assets hadn't been lost. Yeah, there's one for Chrono Cross which I have looked at, but it's a little incomplete in its implementation, so it's a bit spotty and rough. Like, some of the backgrounds in Chrono Cross with that AI upscale, they look terrific, but it's also an experience that constantly reminds you of, oh yeah, by the way, you access this or that menu on this screen, and now the graphics are reset to the low-res version. It's probably more of a fault of the current emulator implementation of that texture replacement technology than the work of the modder. But yeah, I would love for this generation of games to receive this treatment in a more thorough fashion. Like stuff like Parasite Eve and Chrono Cross and, you know, all these goodies. And I hope there's also one for the PC version of Final Fantasy VIII, because I still have to play that at some point. My least favorite PlayStation Final Fantasy. But it's still a game I have fond memories for, even if its systems were kind of bullshit. The characters were very tropey, and they definitely sacrificed substance for spectacle in a lot of instances. But yeah, still quite a trip. Oh yeah, no, they also pixel-based graphics were deemed like for kids, in a sense. I guess the idea was that kids would get the hand-me-down consoles from their siblings, and the siblings were playing the new cool 3D stuff, while the siblings still had to make do with, oh my god, Yoshi's Island and A Link to the Past, these poor wretches. Table scraps and nothing more. Yeah, it's a little like hindsight is 2020, and I was certainly not immune to stuff like Tekken 3 or whatever looked really good on the PlayStation 1, like blowing my mind back in the day. But in defense of younger me, I did play Suikoden and Alundra and such, and I had a really, really good time. Yeah, meanwhile the older siblings got the really good looking stuff, like Quake 1. Yeah, we got, look, even the enemies are 3D now, and they're brown on brown. At least they had a soundtrack by Trent Reznor, so that's something, I suppose. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess from a technical standpoint, a lot of stuff will always look sort of impressive. Even Star Fox. People were probably like, yeah, I mean, these 3D graphics are rudimentary, but they feel like they are opening new doors to different gameplay possibilities. So to that end, I found those graphics impressive myself. But yeah, if you play it today, I think Star Fox specifically has the benefit of, you know, being made by Nintendo, and they have a pretty keen eye on how to stylize and how to make the most aesthetically out of limited options. And I think Star Fox, the designs in the first Star Fox have that to a degree. Also, kick-ass soundtrack, which had nothing to do with the, you know, special effects chip, I assume, but, you know, just really good compositions. But yeah, the frame rate alone, god, good grief. And apparently Star Fox 2 runs even worse. Anyway, this should do it for today. I'm not sure how I will be streaming over the next few days, given that on one hand it's in the middle of the week, on the one hand we have the holidays coming up. I kinda wanna stream during the holidays just to, you know, give people an option to, or, you know, a place to hang out at, because for a lot of folks the holidays kinda suck, and for a lot more folks the holidays will suck this year due to, you know, the ongoing malaise. And yeah, so I kinda wanna do something fun, just maybe on Christmas Day. Not sure about Christmas Eve. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow or on Wednesday. But you know, I started Yakuza 7 last week. Not the week boo. Anyway, I started Yakuza 7, it's good and it's fun, and I want to play more of that. Maybe not on Christmas. Maybe on Christmas I don't know, if any game manages to fly my way that I'm really into or eager to play. I'd be drunk, hungover, busy during all of the holidays, including days leading to New Year's. Yeah, but you know, busy is a good way to be. Standard Finnish Yule. Well, good Yule to you, Azimek, in case we don't see each other this year anymore. And, but yeah, busy is a good way to be. And, yeah, I'll try to contribute to that in some small measure. And hopefully I'll find this. Thank you. And hopefully I'll find the spoons to do so. Anyway, thank you for watching, as always, whether you were chatting or just looking. I appreciate all of you being here. it continues to be fun streaming for all of you, and I'm very grateful for that. That I have that I can offer something to others in that regard. Oh, good timing. If you like to support the stream, you can do so by following me here on Twitch or on Twitter or Mastodon, because this way you get notified when I go online. There's also my Ko-fi if you want to send a tip my way. Don't ever feel pressured to do so. It's just something that I have and that I mention at the end of each stream, and that is that. Like I said, I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to be back. There will be more Yakuza, there will maybe be something else. I also started playing Hades recently, so that's a fun one. And yeah, until then, have a very happy holiday, each and every one of you. Be safe. Please observe distancing measures, even if they're painful this year, because, you know, a lot of depends on us just toughing it out for a few more months until, you know, at first essential personnel and then gradually everyone else can get vaccinated and we can reclaim a semblance of normalcy in our lives, as in the before times. Have a good one, everyone. Take care, and goodbye.